Just a little bit of
Why don't we
technical.
talk about that during the
We're
call?
going to we're recording now.
Yeah.
We're recording, featuring Paris. Shout out. Okay. Right. But
Thank you.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome back.
I'm gonna let Manny, since it's his show, say hello to the people.
It is definitely my show.
Right. So
our show.
How
people.
about you spearhead this part of the segment? Thank you.
I see that's just so much pressure. I'm so rattled.
Pressure.
All right, guys. Okay.
No.
All right, guys. I don't even know where I'm looking. I'm looking over there. So welcome to the recap. We talk too much on Manny TV. It's my channel featuring
AJ. Say your uncultured favorite, meaning I don't know anything, but I want to know everything.
He definitely wants to know everything.
I really do.
He acts like he doesn't, but he definitely does, I must say.
Don't agree, but
fair enough.
Welcome, everybody.
Welcome everyone. It has been really nice to know that there has been a great response to the first 2 episodes. Clap.
Shout out to you. Shout out to you
guys. Yeah. It's been really good. I've been really, really happy. I always get mad anxious whenever I'm putting something out or releasing like a project or whatever because I don't know how it's gonna
be received.
Exactly. Particularly when I first put out like the channel, like Manny TV and all of that. That was the first time anything was like under my name.
Right.
So like every project I've done, be it a reality show or a talk show,
you're a celebrity now. Speak on it.
I'm not a celebrity, but or even music is never under my name, like or like Manny or like my thing.
Right.
So that freaked me out in the beginning when I first started, and obviously when I put out my vlogs, they were received really, really well, and they developed a lot of reception. So this one, I was like, right, like I'm putting out content that is a lot of like conversation and chatting absolute stuff.
As you do.
As you do. And this was received really well, really quickly as well. And what I really was happy about is that AJ was like, okay, when are we filming next?
Right.
Like, yeah, let's do this. When are we filming next?
Right.
So that actually made me really proud and really happy because I was like, okay, he feels comfortable doing something that is good and it's great. So today, how do you feel about it actually?
Well, you mean about the recap, what we're doing, about just everything?
Releasing the recap, what we're doing, everything.
Well, we both know. I have a confession to make. The first episode that before it was released, I had sent you that text telling you that I was sweating. I was feeling a lot of pressure. I was like, I couldn't, I think I got like 5 minutes in. I think I was just having one of those days when I was just feeling like a bit insecure, like a little bit like self-conscious. Yeah. And I was watching the pre-release video first. And I couldn't get past the first 5 minutes without like being like, oh my God, I'm talking so much shit. Like, oh my God, I'm rambling.
You were talking a little bit.
Like, I was, but like, it took me a little while. I think I didn't actually watch it until it was released.
Oh my God. I'm actually glad you didn't. I feel like
I just let it happen.
I feel like you would have almost talked yourself out of it.
Maybe I would have, but I think I allowed I said, let me just surrender.
Yeah.
Let me just release. Yeah. And I let it go. And when I was washing the dishes, I actually tuned in. I was like, okay, I ate a few things. I said a few things that I'm proud of. I wouldn't say proud of, but I can accept.
You can accept
that
100%.
I put out into the world.
And you know what? I think also because it was a learning curve for the both of us, and I think like this time around it will come across slightly more naturally as well. I think it was after the first episode, I think I was able to also observe how you were in a filming context and having 3 cameras on you and that sort of stuff. And
I'm a natural, ain't I?
I think...
Yeah. Book me. Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. And I think going into the second episode, you can easily tell that I was catching you.
Right.
Wherever you was
that day, I was really, my brain was really,
English was fighting you.
Yeah, it was fighting me. I was trying to fight back.
I could really see the moments where maybe you were going off on a tangent or you were just having a moment or you didn't know what the hell you're talking about. So them moments, I'd be like, okay, so and I'll change the topic, and it was you were like, thank you.
Yeah, I was
for saving me. But on the whole,
you did that.
Recapping the recap has been really good. I think the recap has had a good reception, and I hope there's more of a reception. Scarily so. I think. Should I give you one bit of feedback?
Oh, yes, please.
Yeah.
My first drink in the last 7 weeks, by the way. Thank you.
Yeah. I think two things. It's fine. Everything's fine when you're filming. It's okay.
Right.
The edit's going to be good.
Okay.
You know, I'm going to make sure you look good.
Right.
Yeah? I'm going to make sure you look good. I'm going to make sure you're not chatting absolute was as much as I can anyway.
Right.
But then two, you need to get on promo.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. He's just going to come for the jugular.
Yeah, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to say it.
You know what? You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I've not really been, like, when it comes to the creative stuff, like, there's a lot of, I think right now, the stage I am in my life is I'm trying to get foundational systems in place.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of things that I've been doing in my life that, like, I've been trying to do stuff, but I didn't have the systems in place to allow me to actually do them
Makes sense.
properly. Yeah. And so, you know, you can, like, I think there was a saying that I heard when I interviewed this guy, Tosin. Shout out to you, Tosin King.
Nice. Where did you interview him?
I interviewed him like a while ago.
Oh, okay.
And he said something that really stuck out to me, and I've been like saying it to myself, I've been saying it to other people, that you do not rise to the level of your goals, but you fall to the level of your systems. And so what that means is, you know, you can try to go to the moon, but if you don't have the systems in place that are going to like help you actually build those bricks, you know, whether it's habits, whether it's you know, having a schedule, whether it's having, you know, doing certain things, and basically just to not waffle. I'm trying to put different systems in place in my life so that things can flow a little bit more. So that because the promo is on next. This I promise. The next soon come.
You know what? I am giving you an allowance to just take your time. And just work on it and get there.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate that.
So
since we're giving feedback.
Okay, go on.
What was I gonna say? I'll just do it. You know.
Go on.
It's fine. It's fine. The thing. Remember, I was like, I definitely think we should make them reels instead of just put them on stories.
Yes. Okay.
So that they can be engaged with and shared.
Yeah.
Or maybe we just make a Manny TV Instagram, if that makes sense. If there is one or isn't one.
There isn't one.
We can just manage it together and then just like,
well,
let's do it. Growth is scary, you know, but let's do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, fair.
Cool.
That's fair. I accept that. But I'm gonna kind of run this episode today, and I'm just gonna let's see how things fall in place, and wish me luck. Okay, so we are going to move on to social media and things that have been happening within the last month. Nothing crazy, nothing insane. I've picked a few things to talk about, and I kind of want to get our opinions around it. Right. So I'm gonna call this "We Talk Too Much" Social Media Edition.
Right.
Boom.
Boom, boom, boom.
That wasn't very creative. I literally have been on the train for like an hour. So,
okay.
Guys, you're going to have to get with the program.
Right.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So the first thing, there was actually some devastating information I saw, or we could just call it hot topics.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Cool. Yeah.
But there was some devastating information I saw today. And it really broke my heart. It genuinely did, actually.
What happened?
Poundland could be closing.
Get out.
Yeah.
Poundland.
You're really in shock, aren't you?
I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
You know?
No, genuinely. But keep it real. Like Poundland, it says here, Poundland set for sale as hundreds of stores face closure. Now, they're essentially, the information here says popular discount retailer Poundland, which operates a network of 825 stores across the country could be on the verge of major changes, including hundreds of closures as it prepares for potential sales. So Pepco, which is the parent company, are planning essentially to sell Poundland, which is actually quite emotional because you can get some good stuff in Poundland. Just putting it out.
But when I think about it, some of the things in Poundland, the prices have been rising lately.
Yeah, isn't the concept that it's
I'm just like,
pound?
isn't this supposed to be a pound? Like, why am I going there and it's £1.75, £2.50?
Yeah.
Like, I don't...
Yeah, you make a good point there.
I think that's why, like, I think I would rate it more if Poundland was actually like
£1. But back in the day it was.
But I don't
back in the day it was. You could go in there and get anything for £1.
Back in the day, you could go to Tesco's and get a loaf of bread for 15p.
Yeah. Cool.
Back in the day.
Cool. Blimey,
We're in a
geezer,
different
mate.
time. I swear, I tell ya.
Safeway.
Different time.
Do you know about Safeway?
I do know, yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
I
only know of the logo. I don't actually read
You've never been to a Safeway store?
Safeway is like Savers now.
No. Safeway is like...
Are you sure?
Okay, so like, in Peckham,
Yeah.
Morrison's, that was Safeways.
Okay.
Yeah. So like Morrison's is essentially Safeways. It's not Savers, absolutely not.
In my brain, the branding is the same.
It looks the same.
Yeah.
Oh, you make a good point, but it's not the same.
Okay.
It's not the same.
Cool.
So like Safeways or like, but Poundland. Okay, I understand your point in saying that it's no longer a pound, which actually is a bit of a rip-off now that I think about it.
Yes, it's very, yes.
Yeah, because like, why can't I go in there?
And it's false advertising.
It actually is false advertising.
But I'm sure they can get away with it because it's just the name.
Yeah, but they still got the pound sign.
But the thing is, there's still things in there for £1. So like, I'm sure they can't really...
Yeah, but it's still a rip-off. I don't like it. But obviously that's really emotional for like us that are like broke out here.
Yeah.
Okay, for AJ that's broke out here. And like people that still shop in like pound stores and stuff. You get me?
Right.
Yeah. And then another one. This one, okay, actually I'm not gonna lie, this one was ridiculous. Okay. Lamborghini or Lamborghini. Yeah? Lamborghini releases an exclusive £5,500 baby stroller.
A 5,000 what now?
A £5,000 baby stroller.
But isn't that the Lamborghini? How much? £5,000?
£5,500.
That's crazy.
So Lamborghini has taken its obsession with, this is on Shade Borough, guys, so I'm just reading Shade Borough, essentially, yeah. So Lamborghini has taken its obsession with speed and luxury to an unexpected place, the playground. The Italian automaker has, God, English. I think this seat is making me fight English. It's you. It's actually you, because I can actually read, by the way, just put it out there.
Okay, don't you teach children? Don't you like educating?
Ignore that.
Right.
I just had a little glitch. Ignore that, right? I'm not going to pronounce that because that's actually like Italian, so I'm going to move on from there. Basically, they released a £5,500 baby stroller.
Right.
And marketed as the new era of super strollers.
Okay.
Would you buy that for your child?
I mean, if the racks are making sense, and
Not for your baby.
Yeah, sorry?
Not for your baby. £5,500. That's nothing.
5,500. Didn't I spend that last week? Didn't I spend that last week? Yeah. That's. I spend that on dinner. Like I'm playing with y'all.
Okay. All right.
Next question. I'm just playing.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I mean, would you? Would you?
I feel like I would.
Okay.
I feel like I would. I feel like I'm that ridiculous that I would actually spend £5,500.
I mean, to be honest, like it doesn't really. For me, I'm never like the kind of person that's gonna buy something just because it's expensive. I'm gonna buy something because it's quality.
It's good. No. It has to be
because
good.
It looks good. Because it's like it's functional. It's practical. And it fits in the car.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just gonna buy something because it's Lamborghini and because it's like...
Why not, though?
Because, I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna buy something just because. Like, I will buy it because of the things I said. Value.
Yeah, but why not buy it just because?
because I don't believe in just, conspicuous consumptions. Just having things for
big word.
just having things for the sake of having things, I don't believe in that. I don't. No.
Yeah, but sometimes buy a car for the sake of buying a car.
No,
do you get what I mean?
That's very black of you.
What do you mean? Wait.
How black of you?
What do you mean?
I mean, a lot of Let me try carefully because very fellow blacks come from me, but a lot of black people buy stuff because styles. Or because of you speak on it. Yeah. A lot of black people buy stuff just because...
His brother is here,
right. Yeah, my brother's in the back. A lot of black people just buy stuff because they're trying to keep up with the Joneses or just because, why? Just give me the money then. Just give me the
Don't keep up with the Joneses, keep up with the money.
Just give it then, because if you just want to spend money just because you want to spend money, spend it on me. You know what I'm saying? Just put it on my account. Since you have it like that.
Nah, I'm going to buy it because I want a car. Okay. I want a car.
All right. All right. I don't believe in that. But hey, different strokes for different folks. Yeah.
Different strokes for different strokes?
No.
Or different folks?
I said folks.
You said
Run
strokes.
the tape back.
You actually said strokes, but...
Okay. Run the tape back.
I'm just going to ignore that.
Run the tape back.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back. Right. So that because of my lack of research today, that's all I had.
Right.
There was some other stuff, but I was like, that's too touchy. I can't really.
Do you want to just say the names? Say their names.
No.
Say their names.
No, I can't.
Say their names.
No, I can't. Now, Now, actually, I do have a bee in my bonnet about one thing.
Okay. Never heard that one before. This is probably
what?
Bee in my bonnet, but yeah, continue.
Yeah, about one thing. Barbershops. Now, pause before y'all start laughing, because I ain't got no hair anyway, okay? I do still have to go to the barbershop, so don't try me. Do you get right? Because hair does still grow on this head, yeah? Because man looks good. Look at this beard.
Doing a lot right now. I'm sorry, you're doing a lot right now. I just have to be talking
I have to
too
put
much.
a disclaimer out there because I'm talking about a barbershop, but they chat too much at the barbershop. I have this one particular barber. Yeah, that is true. We do talk too much, but the barber chats way too much. I hope he doesn't actually see this video, but all the time he has something to say. Just shave my head and exit to the left, bro. Constantly, it'll be like, oh, yeah, I've got all this money and my wife and kids in Nigeria. Okay, then go back to them then. You wouldn't be here for a reason, sir. Now, you're trying to
when they start talking is that they're hovering the clip on.
But it's not touching my head, though. And so they're there, and you're talking, and then all you hear is, then it's off. And it's like, yeah, and No, but I've actually got somewhere to be. Okay, I've actually got somewhere to be. So, the other day, I needed to get my head shaved because I had to go to work. Right. And then I went early in the morning, which I'd never do, right? I went early in the morning, and the other barber that was there was there, and he was waiting. He's so calm. He didn't talk too much. He was quiet. He was just like, yeah, how's your day? I was thinking, how am I gonna leave my actual barber for this guy who actually did a better job? Clearly, look at me, right? He did an actual better job. I'm thinking they sit right next to each other. That's really emotional. Would you cheat on your barber?
First of all, I am my own barber. Let's just get into it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm surprised you're not blonde today, but
let's just get into the cut. I just took it down a level, and it's probably a little bit uneven and patchy. We're not going to look at the back. We're not going to look at the back. We're not going to zoom in on the hairline either. Let's just. But
you're not really selling your business.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I've been cutting my own hair since 2020, so
that's good.
I don't really need a barber, but I kind of rushed it today, so that's why it might be a little bit. Yeah. I didn't fade it today either,
I don't touch my beard.
You don't do that?
I don't touch my beard. I do this myself, but my beard I can't. This is the only hair I have. So if I mess it up, it's just not possible. So I have to go to the barber.
But to answer your question, as a black man, I don't cheat.
Oh, yeah, black men don't cheat.
All right, after you just cheated on your barber, just shut up there.
Black men don't
clears it up.
Black men don't cheat.
Just clears it up.
Black men don't cheat, though. They don't.
Rubbish.
I'm actually extremely faithful. Love you. baby. Barbara, on the other hand, yeah, it needed to happen. I think I did it to teach you a lesson.
Right.
That's it. Yeah. So I think I've done a wonderful job. Like, driving we talk too much social media hot topics. I think I've done a great job.
Right.
But at the end of the day, moral of the story is AJ's not going to pay £5,500 on a baby stroller. Maybe he just don't love his baby. Who knows? And
why are you making it? Why are you framing it like that?
Poundland? He feels like Poundland. Hold on one second. No. Wait. No,
why are you framing it like that?
No, wait. It's gonna land. It's gonna land.
Let me see where you going.
And so he's not gonna buy a 5,500 baby stroller for his baby. And 2, he doesn't care if Poundland closes because he's not about the culture and the people that actually need Poundland. So it's actually so disappointing. And 3, he would actually cheat on his barber. Okay, so let me move on to question.
I don't need to defend myself. I think I don't need to say anything. A wise man once said nothing.
Are you wise? Okay. Question of the day. He doesn't have anything to say because he knows.
Because a wise man once said nothing.
But wise. He's going to really attack me at the end of this. Okay. Question of the day. No, this one actually really annoyed me today.
Okay.
Right. So the question is, if you borrowed something from someone, yeah, let's imagine a laptop.
Right.
Do you think you should return it the way you received it?
Yes.
Fine. Thank you. So now I'm going to go further. I'm actually going to just put this iPad down because this is actually really personal to me. Okay. Now I'm going to go further. Last week, I was away in East Sussex, but in the middle of the sticks, basically, right? And I got a call. I don't talk to one of my cousins as much anymore. The communication has gone down a bit for various reasons, right? And there's 3 cousins, by the way. So one of the cousins, I called. I was like, "Oh, yo, bro, how you doing?" Da, 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 da. He was like, "Oh, by the way, my man left your laptop here." I was like, "Oh, okay. Yeah, he's moved to..." What?
Can we just pause for a second? Who's my man? Like, my man. So your cousin.
I'm just going to say his name.
So your cousin, which is one of the cousins.
Yes.
Left your laptop at the other cousin's
house.
Okay.
Yeah, they lived together.
All right, cool.
They lived together. Yeah.
Just setting the groundwork.
And should I give them names?
It's going on the internet. This is up to you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even care.
Then just say the names, man. Why are we doing all of that?
My cousin Malik,
right?
He was at that. My cousin Malik and Dami lived together, right? Both cousins. Yeah. I called Malik just see how he's doing, whatever. And then he was like, "Oh, by the way, like Dami left your laptop here, but he's moved to blah, blah, blah." I was like, "What do you mean?"
Right.
Could he not return my laptop to me? Because I gave him my MacBook, by the way.
Right.
So could you not return it to me? He was like, "Oh, you don't know." He just said like, "Oh, Manny might want it back." What the hell do you mean I might want it back? Then I've literally called my other cousin Michael. "Yo, Michael, this is what Dami's done." I'm actually going to call him because I'm not going to lie, I'm actually a bit annoyed. And he was like, "Why would he do that? Da, 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 da." Feel free, call him whatever you want to do. So cool. At 9:00, pick up the phone, I call him. I've not spoken to him in a while because there was an incident between me and his girlfriend because we had a back and forth, okay? Because she didn't organize his birthday properly. That's how it went. And I just told her, "You were disorganized," which she was. And then she proceeded to send me this voice note. And I've said what I've said. You were disorganized. Do better. Right? But obviously, I hadn't spoken to him since then. But that's not why we didn't talk. We just didn't talk because distance, innit? And then I called and I said, "I gave you my laptop. Why is my laptop not with me? Or why was it not returned to me the way you got it?" He was like, "Oh, yeah, well, the communication hasn't been right." No. Don't talk to me about the communication. I'm asking about the laptop.
Right.
I gave you the laptop by hand. I expect to receive my laptop back a year or two later by hand. But instead you left it at the house that I might want it or I might ask for it back. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Yeah, I do want my laptop back. See, so am I wrong in saying it should be returned to me based off of principle?
Let us know what you guys think down in the comments.
Yeah, let me know. Sorry, I have to get this on my system.
You know, first things first. I feel like you need to take a breath.
I'm really angry. A bit of alcohol.
I mean, I think, okay, so you're asking me, what I'm hearing is, based off the principle of things, are you within your rights to be annoyed?
Yeah.
And I would say no, just to be controversial. But I'd say in this scenario, because I'm really anal about my things too. Like, you know, some people in this room know about when things don't get returned. Like, you know, when they come into your room and they ask you for something and they don't actually return the thing that they said that they were going to return or that you gave to them, and now you have to come searching for it or call them up at work or, you know, have to come and go out of your way because the thing that you need when you need it is not in the place that it's supposed to be. And that's how I'm feeling in front of these people. That's how I'm feeling in front of these people. That's how I'm feeling in front of... Yes.
Say how you really feel.
Because yeah. Return my okay? Yeah. Right. Come in front of these cameras. No. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. No, because
I'm not
like,
that angry anymore.
I personally understand about like when like possessions and stuff. I'm very... Of course you don't. Of course you wouldn't, because if you did, it would be back where it's supposed to be, when it's supposed to be. The barbecue sauce last night. Right. What's different about it?
Would you like a microphone?
I have to come and get it back, and then you... All right, next. Okay, to answer your question, No, to answer your question, I feel like
Domestics.
hold on, I think innocence might be nearby. But anyway, let me just answer this question. I feel like people need to be more respectful of other people's belongings, because the same energy... Sorry, now I'm getting annoyed. Now I'm upset. Because the same energy that you had when you came to come and collect whatever it is should be the same energy you have when it's coming to return the thing.
Yeah.
I don't believe in you just... Like, I don't believe in being relaxed with other people's belongings, because I'm very much aware that this isn't mine. And they're going out of their way, or even if they're not, like, I'm still gonna appreciate the fact that they've given me something or made my life easy. I mean, no, you did. I mean, you did.
Wait, hold up. Are y'all arguing about barbecue sauce?
No, it's the principle of how he didn't return it. I had to come and collect it. No. Why did I have to play the collector?
Yesterday night, I think you were on the phone, so I couldn't return it. Something like that. I don't remember. Yesterday night, I returned my barbecue sauce.
Right.
Immediately.
Right.
I did.
Okay.
I don't appreciate.
Right.
Put my business down.
I mean, it is what it is.
Well,
it is what it is.
Here now.
Anyway, I just think people need to be more respectful of other people's things. No, I just think people need to be...
Say my name.
I just think people need to be more respectful of people's things. And like...
No one is a... Sorry.
I'm just getting a little bit hot right now.
How have I transferred energy onto
because
you?
I just think no. Like, no. Yes.
Return my stuff.
Return it as the way. Like,
and
even
then
it even extends to money, because people start acting brand new.
Yeah.
They start acting. I'm not.
We're not.
No shade. We're not. No shade. Wait. I wasn't even talking about that, but since you wanted to bring it up. Since I wasn't even talking about that, but I mean,
y'all both.
I'm just saying. Like, people.
You come out of your workplace to come and sit softly and listen to a podcast and you're being put on blast like this. I just come in my own ears right now.
Well, guys,
Man,
let's step out of the sea.
I just think people need to just be like,
yeah.
just relax a little bit.
Wait
a minute. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna take a breath. I'm gonna relax.
We're actually just gonna end the episode.
We're just gonna, in fact, yeah. Thank you guys. Make
Although,
sure you...
wait, I was gonna say, that conversation went on for like 3 more hours.
Right.
Because then he added his girlfriend into it. I told her that she didn't have much going on, hence why she had time to make up lies against me. She got angry that I called her jobless. I didn't actually call you jobless. I actually just said you don't have much going on. And which is actually true, hence why you were on the phone call for 3 hours, not doing much.
Manny,
I don't think I was wrong.
Manny, that tongue.
What?
That tongue. You can't just be telling people that.
But she didn't. Her and her boyfriend didn't have much going on, and I said, "You guys made up lies." If I turned around and called her a tree monster, it's because I felt it, but I don't think she is.
I'm provoked. I mean, provoked, but was it right? Was it kind?
But she told me to shut up in the beginning. So you can't then tell me how to react.
Right.
I was like, clearly, the both of you don't have much going on. You can make up lies. I'm working. You're not. It's not bad. It's not my fault. But the way we end it is to say thank you guys for watching. I feel like this was just like a release how you feel episode and a brother returning barbecue sauce.
I just think...
money, apparently. Yeah.
I didn't want to even... I wasn't even...
Well, you did. You did.
I didn't want to even bring that
thanks,
up.
guys. Thank you for watching.
All right. Okay. Well, that was a little chaotic. Thank you, guys.
Make sure you like.
And subscribe.
And comment.
And share it with your friends.
Yes. Share with your friends. And let's hope AJ promotes this episode. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Write hope in the comments.
Probably ain't gonna happen, but
hope.
Yeah. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.
No, because I want you to speak your truth. Speak your truth. No, speak your truth. Speak your truth. This is how you're doing it. Speak your truth. I am speaking my truth. I tried the barbecue sauce yesterday night. Speak your truth. That's my truth. That's your truth.